Well, some big rain falling right now and big storms moving through parts of the Suncoast. This was taken right around 5:30 from Siesta Key looking to the south. This is a shelf cloud, that warm, moist air actually hit as the cooler air from the rain moves out ahead of the storm, creating that nice shelf cloud. Cindy Desmond sending that one in. Weather headlines read like this: afternoon storms are back now and they will stay with us through this weekend. Looks like into the weekend. Heat index near 100 before the rains move in. And Tropical Storm Franklin will stay to our south. Now the rainfall continues to develop on this southeasterly wind flow, and that continues to kind of butt up against the west coast sea breeze. Another line developing too. Port Charlotte had some rain earlier around 4 and near Northport. So we had one round. Here's round number 2. Those will be moving to the northwest, but by far the biggest area of rainfall is from Lakewood Ranch southward to Lake Sarasota near Bee Ridge, and getting some heavy rainfall again near Laurel Oak, stretching out to Lido and places to the north. Bayshore Gardens had a little bit of rainfall. Now you're going to see more as all that kind of moves in that general direction. You can see that. Looks like you're not going to be spared out on Anna Maria, also northwest Bradenton. Yesterday the rain came for just a little while and then kind of fell apart, but this one I think has enough energy to hold on. There could even be some small hail with this cell, particularly along I-75 from Lakewood Ranch northward to State Road 64. The area in yellow would indicate we have a few lightning strikes possible, so look out on area beaches from Siesta Key along Lido up into southern sections of again near Longboat Key for the next 30 minutes. And then the rainfall amounts have been somewhat impressive. We've had some rainfall up to an inch there, located near I-75. Lesser amounts, but still estimates 2/10 right there by Bee Ridge on near 41. Now, the heat index is cool, but at one point it was a 102 this afternoon. That's due to the high dew point of 75 degrees. We're getting that west coast sea breeze developing in the afternoon. It's really bringing the dew point up. 77 the low. The high today was 93, just 4 degrees shy of the record of 97. So it was a hot one today. It'll be, again, the same case tomorrow. We're just now getting the rain at the airport. We're doing pretty well for the month and the year as far as the averages go. Temperatures where it's not rained is still very hot, 89 or at least warm, 89 in Orlando, 89 in Miami. Well, we talked about it earlier. Franklin is down to our south, and that's where it's going to stay. It is gaining some strength. It's starting to look a little bit more impressive. Top winds are at 60 miles an hour. It's moving to the northwest at around 12 to 15 miles an hour. Again, that will continue that general motion and make landfall sometime late tonight, more so tomorrow morning as a tropical storm. And then move into some very warm water here. It could get back to a Category 1 hurricane, or at least get to a Hurricane 1. Category 1, then make landfall into Mexico. This is always a dangerous situation for those folks down there because of the mountains, and it just squeezes the moisture out and causes a tremendous problem with mudslides and flash flooding. Another system we watched last week, it had an 80% chance of developing. Now the Hurricane Center has dropped that to 20% due to some dry air, and on top of that, an upper level low nearby. The forecast, again, 20% chance the next 5 days. The Hurricane Center is thinking that it's going to move in this general path or direction, staying away from the west coast of Florida. At least that's what it looks like right now. We'll have to keep an eye on it. For us, showers and storms will be back in the afternoon and evening. We'll have a few evening storms again, a couple of rounds. It should be all over by 8:30, 9 o'clock. And then they'll be back tomorrow again, mainly in the afternoon. Winds for boaters, southwest by the afternoon at 10 knots, and seas will be 1 to 2 feet with a light chop out there. Water temperature, a steamy 91 degrees. UV index will be high at 11. And the forecast tides upcoming, low tide 8:39, another low tide at 7:29. Evening storms, some strong heavy rain, occasional lightning, 78 for a low. Tomorrow 92, heat index near 100, a 50% chance for afternoon showers and thunderstorms. Pretty typical right through the rest of the work week and to the weekend. We're back to basics.